Hello everybody, welcome to JD's Journeys. My name is JD and today we've got another author's answer. All authors begin somewhere, right? Well, today's question is brought to us by contributor H. Anthony Davis. So question 19. How did you get into writing and what made you select your genre of choice? So this two-parter of a question is an interesting one, and I have a very unusual answer for the first part. So how did I get started with writing? Well, I was kind of unlike other kids. I didn't really like much fiction. I didn't read fiction when I was a kid. But really strange thing, I think, is I started off by transcribing the encyclopedia on paper. That's right. I was copying the encyclopedia. I also started making these presentations of countries based on what is in the encyclopedia. Yeah, so this is an incredibly geeky answer. I don't know, has anyone else ever done this kind of thing? I have no idea. It wasn't until university that I really wanted to write fiction. And my genres of choice are science fiction and fantasy. I enjoy both of them, and I kind of wanted to mix them up a bit. So, what was born was my world of Ariadne. And it didn't have that name, not until last year, actually. Or was it 2 years ago? Geez, the years seem to just merge together. But I started off by developing this world. I drew the whole map of this world on a single sheet of paper. And then I made it into a 4x4 sheet of paper. Basically, I took 16 pieces of paper and created a larger map. And from that map, I pinpointed places. Basically, I made this into a colony world. So humans are colonizing this planet, and I said, okay, they're going to land here, and then from there, we're going to grow countries out from them. So people are moving to different places, creating their own settlements, creating their own territories and countries. And it just grew from there. I was creating the history before I was even writing any stories. The original idea for the story takes place about 300 years after the colonization. However, the first novel that I'm going to be writing takes place shortly after colonization. Just a few years after colonization. Yeah, so, things change a lot as you're developing the world. But like I said, this is kind of a mix between science fiction and fantasy. There are fantasy elements in this world, but this is mainly going to be explained using science. It's not real. It's science fiction, right? So, yeah. But why did I choose these genres? Well, science fiction is something that can show you what possibilities are in the future. What could happen? And you can have endless ideas about what happens in the future. And it just appeals to me so much. I love Star Trek. I love that the universe is so big, so complex. I just wanted to create something that is just as big and amazing. I just love being able to create these worlds. And that brings us to fantasy. Now, fantasy gives you even more freedom because you can create not only a world, you can create different cultures, languages, just so many things you can create. You can be totally unique. And that's one thing I love reading when I find a fantasy series that is totally unique. It's very interesting to me, especially if they have a very well-developed history. And that is something that I have a lot of interest in. Now, with Ariadne, of course, this is based on Earth. Well, it's not on Earth, but it's based on humans. So it's a bit different, but I have these ideas for fantasy series where the world is unique. There are different races, there are different cultures, and the histories are also very rich, and I just love being able to imagine totally different worlds. And that is the reason why I want to write in fantasy. So, how about you? If you're an author, How did you start writing? And what genres did you pick and why? You can leave your answer in the comment section below, or you can even make a video about it. And let me know if you do. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and also please subscribe right here. Also, over here are a couple of videos. Up here is the previous author's answer, and down here is a recommended video for you. So please take a look at those videos. Thank you for going on this journey through writing with me. See you in the next video.